Hey everyone, Brian Miller here for StarWarsNewsNet.com, and this is your Newsnet Weekly Roundup for Saturday, January 28th, 2023. It's now been just over 3 years since the conclusion of the sequel films, but Daisy Ridley seems to be willing to go back to that galaxy far, far away. Her new film, Sometimes I Think About Dying, premiered at the Sundance Film Festival last week, where she was asked about her future in the Star Wars franchise. I'm open to a phone call. I'm looking for employment. Daisy Ridley has also revealed in an interview with The Wrap that she has been keeping up with a couple of the Disney Plus shows. I haven't watched all of them, but it's just because of timing and stuff like that. But yeah, the work everyone's doing is amazing. I worked with Pedro Pascal, and I was like, this is really cool, he's the Mandalorian. I still find it all very exciting. Daisy also revealed that she would indeed be keeping up with Season 3 of The Mandalorian this March. There are rumors circulating that Lucasfilm is currently developing a feature film taking place after the events of The Rise of Skywalker, so her return to the Star Wars galaxy isn't too far out of the realm of possibility. But Rey isn't the only character with a potential return to the galaxy. Both Ewan McGregor and Alden Ehrenreich have recently expressed their desire to come back as their respective characters as well. 2023 is shaping up to be a huge year for Star Wars, so hopefully Celebration 2023 will shed some light on the future and give us an idea of what we can expect in the next couple of years. Speaking of Celebration 2023, the convention is quickly approaching. Set to kick off on April 7th, the event seems to be ramping up what it'll have to offer. The first wave of guest appearances has been announced and includes Ashley Eckstein, Anthony Daniels, Indira Varma, Vivian Lyra Blair, Giancarlo Esposito, and many more. If you weren't able to score tickets for the weekend, don't worry. Additional single-day tickets went on sale on the 27th, but are in very limited supply. The event will take place in London this year and will run from April 7th through the 10th, so be sure to keep one eye on StarWarsNewsNet.com that weekend for any announcements. If you're keeping up with the High Republic era, this next story should have you on the edge of your seat. Del Rey has released the cover for their next High Republic novel, Cataclysm, as well as a new description. After 5 years of conflict, the planets Irem and Erono are on the cusp of real peace. But when news breaks of a disaster at the treaty signing on Jedha, violence reignites on the beleaguered worlds. Together, the royal heirs of both planets, Fantu Zen and Ziri Albaran, working alongside the Jedi, have uncovered evidence that the conflict is being orchestrated by outside forces, and all signs point to the mysterious Path of the Open Hand, whom the Jedi also suspect of causing the disaster on Jedha. With time and answers in short supply, the Jedi must divide their focus between helping quell the renewed violence on Irem and Erono and investigating the Path. Among them is Gela Natai, who turns to the one person she believes can unravel the mystery, but the last person she wants to trust, Axel Greylark. The Chancellor's son, imprisoned for his crimes, has always sought to unburden himself of the weight of his family name. Will he reconcile with the Jedi and aid in their quest for justice and peace, or embrace the Path's promise of true freedom? As all roads lead to Dalna, Gela and her allies prepare to take on a foe unlike any they've ever faced, and it will take all of their trust in the Force and in one another to survive. Cataclysm is written by Lydia Kang, takes place soon after the events of Star Wars The Battle of Jedha audio drama, and is set for release on April 4th. And finally, we've got some new canon material that was released this week. The 5th episode of The Bad Batch, entitled Entombed, released on Wednesday, as well as comic issues Dr. Aphra number 28 and Star Wars Yoda number 3. Reviews for those entries into the canon timeline can be found at StarWarsNewsNet.com. And that does it for your Newsnet Weekly Roundup. All these stories and more can be found in greater detail at StarWarsNewsNet.com. And don't forget to check back regularly for breaking news out of the Star Wars universe. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our Instagram page. I'm Brian Miller for the Star Wars Newsnet, and may the Force be with you.